is I'm joking I'm on an Italian motorcycle. My first ride, this is my first ride on a Moto Guzzi. Bon appetit, my first ride, and I get it. She's sexy. Sexy bike. To get an Italian motorcycle for 6,200 that has 270 miles on it, 20 of those are from me. You got to look at this bike. Go to the www.kisselmotorsports.com and check out this bike. That is extremely reasonable. Tell them Marauder Michelli sent you. No, don't tell them that. They might swing on you. Don't tell them Marauder Michelli sent you. Look at the chugging power. I'm in fourth gear at 30 miles an hour in this V2 840 something cc engine. Just lugs. She's like a tank. She is a tank. What a beast. Again, I'm on a Moto Guzzi V9 Bobber 2022, 252 miles on it. Kissel Motorsports is really interested in selling this motorcycle. If you're interested in a Moto Guzzi, to get into a Moto Guzzi Italian art, and if you're interested in a Triumph, any Triumph, whether it's a 900 or 1200 Triumph, Bobbers, T120, you got to ride this bike. This is definitely, I met a new friend, Bob, at the dealership. He's buying a Moto Guzzi. He was eyeing this one. He's buying a Moto Guzzi adventure bike. I'll show a picture of Bob, my new friend. So I am 4 hours from my house in Buffalo. I took a detour and he had got an extra hour to drive here. This person comes up to me so excited to talk to me about, and I gotta adjust my mirror, so I gotta stop here. Oh, there's a car behind me. Okay, hopefully that mirror is adjusted right. Starting to overheat. So I end up taking a 4-hour drive with the detour, turns into a 5-hour drive to get here. It's 250 miles from my house. And I demoed an M1000XR, BMW M1000 XR. And then Josh, I said, any bike you think I'd be interested in showing on my channel? He said, yeah, Moto Guzzi V9 Bobber. And I said, okay, so this bike is parked outside. And you know what? Oh yeah, I put the plate on. I almost thought I forgot to switch the plate. So it's parked outside. My new friend Bob comes over, and I asked him about Moto Guzzis because he's buying one today. Beautiful red one. I'll show you the picture. And it turns out Bob lives less than 15 miles from my house. So he had to trek down here to pick up his bike. So I met a new friend, Bob, and he told me you got to rev these Moto Guzzis out. You have to rev them out. Again, it's Italian. He said they like the higher RPM. Now, I can tell you what jumps out at me is it has the feel and torque of a BMW Boxer engine. And I do have experience with torque on motorcycles between my 2 Harleys and my 2 BMWs, well, 3, surprise, surprise, you'll find out soon, BMW Boxer engines. I love torque. I'll take torque over RPMs and horsepower any day of the week. And what jumps out to me on this bike is not necessarily the higher RPM. The torque is incredible. It is just phenomenal, the torque on it. It is, and the wide power band on her. So I'll just leave it in third and drift through these turns. Look at that view. Come on. So, lug her through this turn, 2,000 RPM. Trail brake, trail brake, trail brake, trail brake, trail brake. Just super wide power band on the torque. Just incredible. Instrumentation cluster is excellent. Cruiser seating, I mean, the seat is very low. The seat is very low. Pegs are somewhat high, but it's a seated chair position. It's definitely not a sport bike position. Bar responsiveness is excellent on the bars. Braking is good. The engine, you're buying it for the Italian engine, Moto Guzzi's, for that transverse, let's say. Transverse compared to a Harley, which is in line with the frame. This is transverse across the frame. And Moto Guzzi is going to write me and say, do not talk about the engines of being a transverse. They are engines of Parmigiano or gratin, a meatball and lasagna engine. Okay, Moto Guzzi people. I think of it as a transverse engine, like the early front-wheel drive car. We never had other engines, then we had transverse engines for front-wheel drive cars. I'm going to drop it in a second. Ooh. Bob, you were right about this bobber. Ooh, she likes to rev. We'll take her slow around this turn. Handle's nice. I'm actually sliding back on the seat. Ooh, she's a doll. She's a doll. Oh, that engine. People. Harley people, Triumph people, parallel trim people who like the torque, BMW Boxer people, this engine, she's got the torque. She's got the torque. You got to write. No wonder Bob was so excited to get his Moto Guzzi adventure bike. Beautiful motorcycle. Oh, I said I wasn't going to say beautiful my videos anymore. Handsome motorcycle, handsome. So it's a different cruiser styles. I have my Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. Cruiser styles are a whole different type of riding. It's just relaxed. It's a seat, especially if you're not. I'm like 6'2". Well, I was 6'3". I'm shrinking now. I'm probably 6'1.5" bare feet. But if you're on the smaller statue side, cruiser bikes have a low seat height. Usually the center of gravity is low on them, and they're very comfortable in relaxed riding. Look at this road. And this bike is all of that. No, I haven't. I just thought about that. I don't have cruise control on it. I'm not sure if you can add it on, but there's no cruise. I don't miss it. It is not, I can tell by the throttle, I don't think this is throttled by wire. I think it has a cable. Old school people should love that. I never heard of issues with Moto Guzzi engines. People having issues with them. I've never heard of that. So this company has been around for a long time with their transverse V engine, V twin engine. Listen to it. She just pulls. Brakes are good. Oh, I'm a lover. I'm a lover for torque. I am a lover of torque. If you're interested in a Moto Guzzi, you got to look at Kissel's website on this bike. I believe it's listed for $6,300. Look up this bike if you're looking for. By the way, bikes without fairings are great summer bikes. Great summer bike. Now the one thing also on this bike is it has the mustache front headlight on it. Moto Guzzi trademark. It's on the center. That mustache is on this. It's the instrument cluster. This thing, I think it's rated at 65 horsepower, and the torque is off the chart. Like, just the torque is. This is a steep hill, and you'll say, Peter, how steep is the hill? It takes me 15 minutes to get down it in the video. So as I'm going up it relatively quickly, I'm just hanging out in fourth gear, and it just handles going up this hill like I'm nothing. And people, I'm at least 250 pounds in my riding gear. At least I weigh that much, and she's just chugging up it like it was nothing. This stop sign always sneaks up on me. Clutch is nice. Does not have a quick shifter. Very light. That was a terrible takeoff. This is third gear, guys. Oh, he was right. Oh my God, he was right. All right, I gotta slow down. They like, my new friend Bob was right. They like the high RPM. 2 gears up. She likes the high, and then she's lugging it 55 miles an hour. 3,000 RPM, she's just thumping away on it. Wow, Bob. She liked the high RPM, man. And it's so easy. Lugging. 3,000 RPM, you can't even hear the engine on the bike. She's lugging. Oh, she's a doll. There is over 250 miles, not 260 miles on this bike. Again, here's that wide power band, that wide torque band. Just you go from high 40s to 55 like nothing. Just she's lugging, you can feel it. She does do a little BMW boxer chug side to side when you start her. She does do a lot of that. Look, I feel like I'm on the Mediterranean. I'm on the peninsula of Italy riding this bike. Now, please, as I'm a little bit teasing with the Moto Guzzi being an Italian motorcycle. One, for all of you out there, I am Italian. I am Italian. Be aware, I'm Italian. Number 2, I had a Ducati. Very reliable motorcycle. I'm sure I have never once heard Moto Guzzis aren't reliable. My friend Jim M who moved to Arizona, good friends with my brother Pat. He has many different motorcycles. He's had a Moto Guzzi for over 6 years now, 7 years, rides it in Arizona. He just loves it. To him, that's the only bike, and he's a connoisseur of motorcycles. As I'm joking, I'm on an Italian motorcycle. My first ride, this is my first ride on a Moto Guzzi. Bon appetit, my first ride, and I get it. She's sexy. Sexy bike. No heat in the seat as compared to other bikes. The exhaust bikes are lower, they're straddle the frame and they're straight, they go back like my Honda 160, my Honda CB 160 1965. They hug the frame and go back. They're low. So almost no heat in the seat as I'm riding. The grips, ever so slight vibration in the grips, ever so slight vibration in the seat, just enough so you can feel that she's running. At cruising speed, consistent throttle, you can barely hear the engine. You move that throttle a little bit, you feel the rumble of the engine. I think that's character. This bike is filled with character. I'm going to drop her down in the 5th. Look at how steep this hill is coming up. You see, I'm going downhill. This whole time I'm going downhill. It has a longer wheelbase than, let's say, my Duke 990 Hooligan bike. The long wheelbase makes for a very stable ride, not a bouncy ride. The suspension is very relaxed, very nice. I'm going to drop down one more gear. A lot of torque for downshifting. I'm just using the torque of the engine to slow her down. A little bit of front brake. Brake, 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 brake. We'll see if we can leave her in 4th and chug out of this turn. Oh yeah, she likes it. It's a little bit of torque. Nice. Nice. We'll speed up. Now I'll get on both brakes. Nice. Brakes are good. Come on, that instruments clutch, you can see. Oh, I love this view. I can't look at it. I gotta focus on riding this bike. That's it, muchachos. No, we're gonna go on a little bit. I've got to take you into town on the Triumph. Oh, but saying I have low fuel. I'm gonna be stranded out here. I like a Moto Guzzi, frankly. I love the engine. Transmission is, like I said, there's no quick shifter, but the transmission is smooth. Very smooth. Guys, if you're on a limited budget, to get an Italian motorcycle for $6,200 that has 270 miles on it, 20 of those are from me, you got to look at this bike. Go to the www.kisselmotorsports.com and check out this bike. That is extremely reasonable. Talk to Josh or Evan. Tell them Marauder Michelli sent you. No, don't tell them that. They might swing on you. Don't tell them Marauder Michelli sent you. Yeah, don't tell them Marauder Michelli sent you. They'll tell you, get out of the dealership! Hit the road! By the way, I will comment on something else. Look at this road. This is a windy day. Oh my. I'm going 75 miles an hour with no fairing on a windy day, a little buffeting left to right on the bike, and she is great. Very, very nice motorcycle. Geez, if you're interested in a European motorcycle, guys, give it up. Give it up. There's my park. God, what a fun motorcycle. I love Tyrone, Pennsylvania. I didn't like the hour detour I had to get down here, those back roads. They were beautiful, but I love Tyrone, Pennsylvania. As my father would say, and his relatives, June's from Pennsylvania. I come down here. My father and mother have passed away, and his sisters and brothers were just near and dear to my heart. And you just coming down here, listening to Chris, who does the paperwork at the dealership, really Chris and Paul and Josh, but really so much Chris, and I think Sylvia works in the office. I just love their Pennsylvania accents. I just love it. And Buffalo, we have a little bit of a nasally New York accent, but I just love Yunes from Pennsylvania. I just dig it. Yunes from Pennsylvania, just awesome. Oop, I'm losing my camera on that bump, the bumpity bump. The shifts are crisp, the torque. So why would you buy one? This is a great price for this low mileage motorcycle. Why would you want a Moto Guzzi? I'll say it again. One, it's Italian. It's a solid manufacturer. The engine, to me, why do I like a boxer engine? Why would I like a V-twin Harley engine? This engine is different. It has a character all of its own. It's like a boxer, but it's not a boxer. You know, it's really got me a little, my mind is spinning. How would I describe it? It's like a boxer. It's like a Harley-Davidson V-twin, but yet it's not. It's its own character with that transfer V, and it's super cool looking. It just very relaxed and comfortable bike to ride. Clutching with 2 fingers easily. If you're in the city commuting, if you live in a city commuting, this would be a doll to run back and forth to work. Hear those shifts? Nice clunk on the shifts. Look at that engine. That is super cool. See how the exhaust is low? The instrumentation's excellent. Look at these bar risers. Alright, Marauders, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this ride. I'll put my visor up. Oh, air feels nice. It's actually warm. We've had September came 2 weeks early into August in Western New York. Seems like Pennsylvania. Cool air feels good on my face, so I was a little warm. Thank you for tuning into the channel. I hope you consider subscribing to my channel, liking the video, sharing it with a friend. If you're interested in a BMW, Aprilia, Beta, Moto Guzzi, especially this bike, $6,200, I believe. It's the list price. Go to Kissel's website, www.kisselmotorsports.com, and check out this motorcycle. She's a doll. She is a doll. And good looking. I love the brown and gold and green accents on the bike. Very good. The brown seat. I love motorcycles with tan or brown seats are like Ferraris to me. That is such an Italian thing. I just like that look. Alright guys, I'm going to sync the video and close it out. Please ride safe and in peace wherever you are.